Welcome to another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. This is a decoding of Twighlight Zone, and the episode of Twighlight Zone that you need to look up is called Lost and Found. Lost and Found. This little story is about a young black female college student who is in her dorm with her white roommate, and suddenly her things start to disappear. And yes, there's some negative propaganda of the white beast calling this girl sloppy, and also saying that she gets low grades. So, just put that aside. It's a very short story. And what happens is that she starts looking for her things, and she knows that something's in the closet. All right, so they open the closet, and that is where I am going to decode the few things in this short story. So, in the closet scene, there is a white couple. Maybe they're dressed in the 50s or 30s, I don't know. But they are time travelers. They say to the black character, they say, "Oh, she is president of the earth." And they are delighted to meet her. The translation, metaphysical translation, is that you, black person, are the first people of the earth, first of civilization, builders of civilization, holders of all knowledge of all civilizations, originators of all cultures, of all civilizations, because all countries' original people are black, even the Chinese. So do the research. Bobby's research says that blacks ruled the world. At one time, the earth was one landmass, and Atlantis is the cover-up name of when the gods ruled. So, for further proof, you can look at some of these YouTube links in the description box below. And I haven't decided what YouTube links I'm going to put down there. But actually, I don't know the names of them. I have looked up something that bears witness to what I'm saying. And basically, it's footage on how they found Egyptian statues in maybe, I think it's the Bermuda Triangle or something. And so they have found evidence of Atlantis. So, and another video that I should try to search for you, it tells you that the Grand Canyons are actually pyramids. Not equivalent to pyramids, just that there are pyramids in the Grand Canyons. So, those are the two things that you can follow up for research that bear witness to what Bobby is saying, bears witness to this sci-fi movie that puts it in your face, if you could decode it. And that's about it. May you increase in consciousness, and all thanks to Bobby. All thanks. I give all thanks, and that's a very small word, but I really can't say any other word. I try to say other words, but there's no words to say thank you to Bobby Hemmit, the spirit of Bobby Hemmit, the energy of Bobby Hemmit, the God of Bobby Hemmit, which actually, let me see, would be Kemet. His name rhymes with Kemet. You take off the K. Anyway, that ends another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit. I hope that you do further research, and I hope that you can, after I point this out, it should be as clear as glass as to what the establishment knows about you. And it bears witness to any research, occult research, that Bobby has done. And he's deciphered the whole thing, and he's from all kinds of fake history. He has put the puzzle pieces together. So if this doesn't make any sense to you, obviously it's not meant for you. You're not on the frequency. Anybody else that's on the frequency, they will see this. They will understand the message in this movie is not just a little sci-fi movie. It's talking about you, and I would say at least 50% of sci-fi. Actually, more than 50% of sci-fi. 90% of sci-fi is talking about you. And I am digging through these Twilight Zone movies to find the ones that have enough meat to tell you that is easy for me to explain, that is talking about you. There are some episodes that are, I'll get to them, but maybe they're not substantial enough, and then some are just frivolous stories. But I also learned this from Bobby, that the sci-fi is always hiding the messages about you, about your melanin, about how dynamic your melanin is, the power of your melanin, how it adapts and changes. And so anyway, I have at least 4 other episodes of Twilight Zone to decode for you. And I'm trying to do that as quickly as possible, as simply as possible. That's why you're not getting images of every scene anymore, because that takes too much time to render. And actually, my net is slow. There's some issue. So it's taking me a long time to upload one little video, but if it's only audio and one photo, then it will do it quicker. So, again, thank you to Bobby Hemmit. And that ends another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmit.